two coaches shake hands. And it should be a high-octane encounter here tonight. Not necessarily in terms of points on the scoreboard, because Zalgiris, they tend to play at a much slower tempo. There's the starting five that Trinchieri's putting out: Francisco Servidis, Brazdakis, Edgaras Ulanovas, and the former Efes man Dunstan. When they are on, they are very, very good, and Efes must be aware. Their starting five: Bryant, Darius Thompson, PJ Dozier Jr., Ercan Osmani, and Poirier. Dozier, a mid-season acquisition from the Minnesota Timberwolves back on the 9th of January. Thompson, a Euroleague specialist. 12 of his top 13 points tallies this season have come in Euroleague. And he's been a little bit off form of late. And the ball to be presented in a moment to our refereeing crew. It's the Spaniard Miguel Angel Perez, the crew chief, Uroš Nikolic from Serbia, and Hugues Tepenier, the two umpires. We have an AI-powered robot bringing the ball to the pedestal tonight. Developed by students at the Borsa Istanbul Başakşehir Vocational and Technical Anatolian High School in collaboration with Pars Robotics. They're going to represent Turkey at the international first robotics competition to be held in the United States in this upcoming week. There's that stat again about Zalgiris, their great defensive play this season, whereas Efes, fifth in average points scored per game, coming in around 34, and sixth in points per game allowed. They have a plus 4.4 average points differential in the competition this season. You see they're a great three-point shooting team. They don't take a lot of threes, to be fair. Only 24.5 per game. That's 13th out of the 18 teams in Euroleague play this season. Again, prior to final round of games for all 18 teams. There is Poirier, twin towers that he formed with Eddie Tavares in Real Madrid for several seasons. See Tavares second in block shots this year behind Georgios Papagiannis. He does know how to protect the paint, Poirier. Dunstan second all-time in the shots blocked behind Eddie Tavares there. And he will get plenty of pats on the back and celebrations from the crowd tonight. But certainly everyone of the blue persuasion in this building hoping for a thumping Efes victory. Again, Anadolu Efes will be in the quarterfinals with a win tonight. If they lose tonight, they will have to go through the play-in win to move straight through to the Euroleague playoff quarterfinals. They are certainly in the box seats with a 49-37 halftime advantage over Zalgiris in the NBA. Haven't seen Derek Willis on the court tonight so far for Efes. You see him nearest to our camera position near side. Haven't seen a lot of Ercan Osmani since his first quarter flourish either. But that's the thing about Efes, they have so much depth. Their breadth of talent is really what has brought them forward this season. It is worth noting, in this 7-game winning streak for Efes, 4 of those 7 wins have come against 4 of the bottom 5 teams in the standings. And none of their wins against teams starting tonight in the top 8 in the standings. So they have beaten up on some weaker opponents to get to where they are on the table. The schedule makers did them some favors down the stretch run here. But still, you got to make your own luck. You got to get your own results. They're only 2 87-77, the final score. Efes finishes the season with a record of 20-14. And now they have to wait for results elsewhere, particularly between Barcelona and Virtus Bologna, to see who they will play in that quarterfinal series. Barca up 45-38 on Virtus at the half. Only 4 results still possible now. The permutations with Zvezda and Barcelona. Efes will finish 5th or 6th. Barcelona could still finish anywhere from 5th to 10th. Zvezda can now not qualify for the top 6. The best they can do is to finish in 7th. And Paris locked out. They can finish no higher than 8th. Bayern no higher than 7th. So the picture's starting to come together. And as we said, the Efes players, they will fulfill their media obligations, and then they will watch along with some of you, I'm sure, to see what happens between Barca and Virtus. But here in Istanbul tonight, our final score again, Anadolu Efes 87, Zalgiris 77.